Hello everyone, SiegeLink here, back with another episode of MTG Arena. Just going to be continuing this on, and I think this might be the last episode I'll do. Because I can't record pretty much anything while I'm uploading stuff, because it just causes a bunch of lag. And just in general, I can't play anything, whether I'm going to record or not, when I upload stuff, so kind of just have to wait for it. That's the big reason I'm actually making these videos somewhat short. Because you make a video like 30 minutes long, it takes ages to upload. But if you make videos shorter, they take a very small amount of time to upload. He's in 3 colors here, which is odd. Usually don't see these 3 colors. White, red, black. Having 2 of these in a row is pretty solid. Not so much with the other cards I have in hand. I think ideally I want to draw Island into Ritual of Suit. Especially since he seems like he's in Boros aggro. Okay, no, he's straight up in 3 colors. Because this might mean that he's not in black, but he is straight up in 3 colors. I've not seen this yet. So getting rid of 2 cards in his hand is very useful. But it's not going to be enough here. I've got to draw either an island or a disinformation campaign. Okay, I did hit an island. Obviously, disinformation campaign into an island would have been better, but it's still pretty okay. I'm not in too good of a position, though. He is dealing damage to himself, though. So I really, really want to hit Ritual of Suit here. The question is, do I want to kill one of his creatures? Oh, man. Even if I don't draw Ritual Suit, these guys will do fine if I do this. Okay, it was double swamp, so I wasn't going to hit a Ritual Suit. So let's get rid of both those. Yeah, because of Mentor and that guy's ability, I'm not in that good of a position. So ideally I want to discover and try to dig for a Ritual of Suit. Okay, because he played that, it doesn't look like he has a land. And he's not able to attack effectively. But it looks like he will, even though he's tapped out. Can I see what card he's chosen? I assume it's this guy, because that's the only other guy that was on the battlefield. I don't think... Actually, no, I think it doesn't show because... Okay, he just left. I think it didn't show because he played that before anything else, so nothing got... He didn't choose any card, because that was the first one he played. So let's head to the store. Let's go at Corset 2019. Yeah. This is a card that a lot of people use with Johnny's Pride Maid. I did hit some wild cards, which is better than the other cards I hit. I personally don't find this card too good, at least in MTG Arena. Maybe in like roundtables IRL it seems okay. And I guess it's good as a sideboard card against decks like my Dimir control deck, because I force you to discard a bunch. And I don't know, I personally don't find it that good. this is a debatable keep. Because Fountain Renewal turn 1 in general is very good. But I've got to draw at least one swamp for things to go right. I think because of Fountain Renewal, it's going to be better than mulliganing to 6. Okay, that was a good draw. That was a good draw. Because now I can make sure that I hit a swamp. That's a really good common card. Wow. 2 mana, draw a card. That's pretty much an exploration, right? It's just the same thing as exploration, just in a different order. Okay, so both those on the bottom. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've seen that land before. Yeah, I haven't. It's pretty good. Not too good, I would say. There we go. That's what I want to see here. Special full art Llanowar Elves. Looks pretty good. And it was okay. I couldn't. It didn't look like it was kicked or not kicked, but it was kicked because he tapped Llanowar Elves. Because I don't have a swamp, I'm not able to play these guys yet. I keep always drawing them, which is getting kind of lucky, but not lucky in terms of the land I'm getting. I actually have 3 more swamps than lands in this deck. And yesterday, right when I switched it from 1 extra land to 3 extra swamps than islands, I was drawing like nothing but swamps and like 1 island, if not no islands. So it's kind of like encouraging me not to do that, but it's what I should have been doing. I think ideally I want to hit a disinformation campaign here. Okay, he does have the City's Blessing, so he can use that if he wants to, which is pretty useful. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I've got to kill that guy. And he does cost, I can actually cast this for 3 because of it. Which is really good here, especially since... Wait, 2? Oh, it's 2. I thought it was 3. It's not, though. So go this, and then Disinformation Campaign. Wow, okay, Disinformation Campaign, hit a Discover. That's definitely a start to what I need to get back in this. What I mean by back in this is that this card right here is very threatening. And with Ascend, he has the ability to use this, which is very threatening. So even though I'm at 25 and gaining 1 a turn, he can ramp up to anything big, and I don't have any removal right now. And if he doesn't have anything in hand, he can just draw a card for 5 mana every turn, which doesn't seem too good, but it is solid when you've got nothing going on. Or he could just equip something with this, which is very powerful. Wait, what was that? Okay then. Well, thankfully I've got a Death Touch flyer, otherwise I would be completely screwed right now. Island on the bottom, and I think we'll put that guy on the bottom as well. Okay, I hit a murder. So I didn't want to play this guy because he might want to just attack and trade, but if I had 2 of these guys, then he'll be like, I don't want to trade because he will still have a flyer. He might not even be willing to trade because of Fountain of Renewal. If it wasn't for Fountain of Renewal, he likely would want to trade and just get 5 damage through in the air. Okay. So I can murder that guy. So this turn I'll take 11, go down to 15, murder that guy. Okay, that's threatening. I'm surprised he didn't do this, but it's still pretty bad for me. So now I can go murder this guy. Play that. Now the question is, what do I even cast? I feel like I should at least cast a skeleton, so he's... No, I feel like the best way for me to win this is to dig to a... Try to dig through my deck and hit a Ritual of Suit. Especially with 2 of these guys that won't die with Ritual of Suit. Okay, he's actually really not in that big of a position, because even though that's making a copy of Llanowar Elves every turn, that's not really doing anything, other than allowing him to attack with a bunch of cheap creatures, which Resembling Skeleton is good versus, and I've also got these guys, which he knows about. He is getting me low, but with Fountain of Renewal, I'm not in that bad of a position. It's really going to come down to if he top decks 1 big threatening card, I'm dead. Or for this to happen. That's what I was digging for, and it was a good move. Let's go. Everything's gone, and now that card is useless for him. Yeah, and I even have access for another Ritual of Suit because of this. Very useful. So I'm in a very slight favorite right now. Yeah, that thing is really annoying because you can immediately use it. Okay, he does, because it's a copy, he does still have a mana cost, so I think it should still die to Ritual of Suit. I think Disdainful Stroke is going to be a useful ability, given how he's going to win this game. It's going to be with hitting with top decking something big. Yeah, so I'll kill both of those, and now I can play Disinformation Campaign again. And if he plays a big threatening creature, I've got Frost's Contempt. Problem right now is that I've only got 3 swamps, and I've got a bunch of stuff that costs double black. Despite having nothing in hand, he always is finding a way to draw cards, and that's the power of this ability. But even then, he just hit this, and that's a pretty useful card. There's a little statue in the background. Daylight Ranger is pretty useful. 2 lands. Actually, I just realized something. Yeah, even though my deck has a lot of card draw in it, he's actually decking himself quicker than I'm decking myself. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Disinformation Campaign, hold up Disdainful Stroke. Now, he does know about the skeleton, so I need to remember that. Like here, I really want him to play a big card. The best draw he could have here would be big creature plus So he does, because it's a cast trigger, he does still get it, which is very useful for him. Yeah, and that gain life, draw a card, I mean, that's just, I mean, that's half a Sphinx's Revelation, and that's just super powerful here. Yeah, at this point, the way I'm going to win is just by trying to attack him and finish him off somewhat quickly. I do have double removal spell in my hand, and because one of them surveys, I can bring back both disinformation campaigns. This card is just so huge, especially with big creatures. I'm not gonna hit another ritual. It's unlikely I'm gonna hit another Ritual of Suit. Well, I guess not super unlikely because I've got 2 more on my deck, but still. Oh, he went for Jadelight Ranger. Interesting. I kind of understand why. It just gives a lot of card value, but I personally don't like Jadelight Ranger because sometimes it can force you to put big cards on the bottom. Ah, I forgot about that guy. That allows him to gain 3 life. I do at least have double Fountain of Renewal. But currently, if it keeps playing the way it looks like it's going to keep playing, then I'm going to lose. Yeah, I don't want to let him keep using Jadelight Ranger's ability. So I can bring both these back. This is debatable. I can either attack him for 6 because he's at such a high life total, or hold back and trade creatures. The problem is I'm not going to win if I trade these creatures, because they're my only win condition in this deck. With any of my other decks, I would be out way earlier than this, but Disinformation Campaign, being able to reoccur that is just really powerful. Oh, I forgot that guy has haste, so I forgot that card's so powerful it gives a guy haste. Like, I'm confused of how that's not a mythic, given the fact that it gives haste, but yeah, I just forgot. Either way, I was probably had like 20-25% chance to win that game, so I'm not like bugged that much by making that misplay. Because even with Disinformation Campaign being able to get rid of his stuff, that enchantment, I just had no way to get rid of that enchantment or artifact, and it was just way too threatening. Like, I would have had to have hit another Ritual of Suit, and I had 2 left in my deck, which wasn't that unlikely to draw, but it was still somewhat unlikely to draw. So that'll be it for this episode of MTG Arena. I'm going to end it here because it takes quite a long time to upload, and I don't want to have to be uploading videos the entire day. So see you guys later.